Legacy. Let's talk about that because
Okay.
a lot of entrepreneurs want to make money, want to be successful, but they have to understand, and I don't know if you agree with me with this, but if you find your why, if you find the reason behind the thing, the why you do what you do, you're going to get to the place that you deserves to be at, but you need to find the why. And the why is not the possessions, the materialistic stuff, the money. That's part of it, and it's nice. Like, and I agree. I'd rather be happy rich than happy poor,
All day.
100%. But what is the reason? What type of legacy does Ed Mylett want to leave in this world when you're gone?
It's changed for me. Man, such a great interview. I wish it wasn't a brief one, to be honest with you. This is so good.
We'll do it. We'll do it again, man.
I mean that, really. I mean, I'm an interviewer. I do part of that. So, by the way, you're exactly right. The fuel for your big things you want in your life are always other people, if you're a good person. Who are the other people you're doing for? Your mom, your dad, your sisters, your children, your future children. I think for me, it's moved a little bit as I've gotten older and a little bit more grateful. It's just dawned on me, I'm definitely not this good. And so for me, not to preach, but I will just say to you, there's an amazing God in heaven who's blessed me. And for me, so it's to glorify and honor God more. I try to do it more so that people understand, hey, man, yeah, I might have a deep voice and I got a little bit of a muscle on my body or whatever. I might seem like my act's together. I'm just really comforted by my faith. I'm really comforted that I've got a God that loves me. As much as I love Max, who I talked about earlier, to know God loves me even more, right? Unconditionally. Like, I love my wife conditionally, if you think about it.
Right,
there's some
right.
conditions. There's some conditions on this love.
It's a contract.
You can't lay down with 1,100 or 11 dudes and one dude. That love's over. I might love you still, but we ain't living together anymore. So it's conditional, right? With God, it's unconditional. And what we do in our life is we think, well, I've made this mistake. People don't know about this thing I'm ashamed of. I've had this failure. This relationship broke up. I made a bad decision there. And we think, oh, that disqualifies me now from being happy and successful. It doesn't. God, it's unconditional. So for me, that's probably my big why is like, can I get more people to live in some abundance and peace? I'm not preaching a particular faith. I have one, but I'm saying, hey, man, don't get lost as an entrepreneur. Don't lose your family. And don't lose your faith. And if you don't have faith, explore it, search for it. All of you on your heart, you want to know what happens to you when you die.
Yeah,
that's why you're living so good. You want to know. The great thing in your life is what happens when this is over. And you should pursue figuring that out on your own terms.